YouTube across America and around the world, and also on the internet on Spreaker Live here on GJRB online. And I'm glad you could be with me today as we do our Freestyle Friday edition of the Gary Russen program. Chance for you to join in on the conversation by doing so. All you got to do is just pop in and put in your put in a cell phone, area code 563-613-4260, or you can talk to me anywhere online here on GJRB. And we got a great program, and I hope you're enjoying it. Got a lot happening here on the Gary Russen program here on GJRB, and I hope you're enjoying it. If you have something you'd like to talk about with, we can do that. All you got to do is just get on and join me. All that. You have headphones, microphone on your computer. You can join me there right here on Hangout. Gary J. Russen program. The Gary Russen program Hangout show. And like I said before, at the beginning of the program, I titled this program because it's separate from the regular Gary Russen program, which is heard on Spreaker Radio online. We're on there too right now, but do a separate program online, and as on the radio that we do here on YouTube. And that is the reason I decided to separate the title, the Gary Russen program, but it's a different Gary Russen program. It's a Gary Russen program, Hangouts on Air, which is seen on YouTube as a live stream. And we'll be taking a break here about 4 o'clock Central Time, 2 o'clock in the Pacific, and 4 o'clock East. And then be right back here and having a more great conversation here. So if you join me on the program and be a part of it, and stick around. We got a lot more coming up on GJRB TV on YouTube. Okay, and got a lot more coming up. So keep it here. Got a lot neat stuff. But right now, I'm going to do while we're on live here. Is do what I usually do every once in a while on the radio side, and it's fun, and it's part of the Gary Russen program where I kind of add a little bit to the program by getting some late breaking news, but also what's going on with you out there if you're listening or if you're watching, and it's simply a scroll through media, gives you a chance to. I kind of read some posts, get some responses. I read some responses to some of my posts, and gives you a chance to be a part of the program. And it's kind of fun. So we call it. Now let's scroll. Okay, let me see if we can get that up here first. Bring it up on the board to see why we're not hearing it. Okay, here we go. Let's try it again now. All right, and that.
Let's scroll through social media.
All right, that means that when we do that, it gives you a chance to check out the program, and don't need to play the. What was I playing? Okay, I wasn't playing anything, was it? Okay, good. I was kind of worried about that. All right, this is a chance for you to be part of the program. You can call in, area code 563-613-4260. And be on the air with me and join in the conversation. But right now I go and I visit various social sites and read stuff on there and see who might be out there and see what you think of that story. Caretaker gets shot because he went out to get a autistic person that walked away from a group home, and the cop shot him, and he had his hands up, and then the cop goes, "Well, I don't know. Why did you shoot me? I don't know." Some people, I'm telling you. Okay, got sports page coming up next hour. And by the way, like I said before, tomorrow we were going to do it live at 2 o'clock Central Time. Gary J's sports page will be heard later. We're going to do an 8 to 10 show in the evening as opposed to the afternoon. Now, there's a Cubs game on tomorrow evening, but what we're going to do is broadcast. I'll give you updates on the scores of all Major League Baseball games. Also coming up, birthdays. We haven't done that yet. We got some birthdays we wanted to pass along and give you some stars' birthdays as well. We're going to do that coming up in the next in the next hour. And if you have a birthday, we'll announce it right here on the air. And if you'd like to have your birthday announced here on GJRB Online, here on YouTube, or on Spreaker, on my Spreaker end, all you got to do is send me an email at GaryJ65@yahoo.com or GaryJ021361@gmail.com. And say I'd like to have my birthday announced on the air. Give me your birth date, and we'll get it on the air on the next edition. But and also what I do along with that is I give you some of the stars' birthdays that you're celebrating with. So we got that coming up next hour here on the Gary Russen program, here on GJRB Online on Spreaker. All right, and so we'll have that coming up. Meanwhile, I'm going to do a few fun things, and that is go through our social media. We're on Facebook right now, and if you're listening on Facebook, through Facebook on my Spreaker, welcome aboard. And we'll get maybe a daily shout out to you. Michael J. Martin has some interesting political stuff, and we have the Alex Jones channel. And here is the breaking news. Another one from Alex Jones channel. This is the coffee shop. It happened at a coffee shop in Munich. We have some details on this story from that Munich. We'll have that one coming up. And let's see, further up. Let's see. I'm going to go down our page. All like the cartoons. Okay. Let's see. Then we got some more news coming up from our Twitter end, though, because Twitter usually gives us a lot of good news on our newscast there. Let's see. Sometimes I kind of bypass. I like that one. I guess that's supposed to be somebody. Looks like Ted Cruz, doesn't it? Okay. I'll show you that one later. It's pretty funny. Let's see. I'm on camera right now, but I'm doing a scroll through social media to find some stuff to show you. Let's see. Okay. Everyone criticizing Melania's Trump for her speech, but look what Obama did 3 times. I guess this is a interesting story. Let's see if we can get on this. This is an interesting one. Criticizing Obama, but look what he did. This is an interesting story. CNN trying to scare viewers of speech about the Trump speech, but apparently Trump directed saying that there really wasn't nothing to it. He dismissed the criticism earlier about his wife stealing a Michelle Obama speech. The Trump campaign said Tuesday that the passage that two passages were lifted, nearly word for word from a speech that First Lady Michelle Obama delivered in 2008. That's what they're talking about here when they were talking about this speech. Apparently, this is what they're saying. He said they blew it out of proportion. Okay, they blew it out of proportion apparently, and they're saying that the whole speech was blown out of proportion, and that there was nothing to it. It is absurd, he says. The complaints are just absurd. Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort insisted no mistakes had been made with the speech and said that the issue was totally blown out of proportion. That's what he's saying. well, okay, I guess they're making light of this. The thing was a speech. They're making light of it. They're saying it was blown out of proportion. Okay. According to the article, I'm trying to read on. It states that Mrs. Trump's star turn at the Republican National Convention Monday night captivated GOP crowd. The passengers in question focused on lessons that Trump's wife says she learned from her parents and the relevance of their lesson in her experience as a mother. Naturally, liberals are being blank over it. Use some good language there. I went on to say that they don't know is that their beloved Barack Obama did the exact thing 3 times. And there are clips of it on this site. A couple of them, just words, not Obama's. A couple of really good clips on this site. So if you're following me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, I'll try to post those to you because they're just examples stating that Obama also tried to plagiarize a speech given. Why are they making they're making a fuss over what Donald Trump's wife, Mrs. Trump, Melania Trump's speechwriter, wrote what they believe was a plagiarism of a speech that was written by Michelle Obama's speechwriter. And they're making a real big fuss out of this one. I love it. Politics is hysterical because we got one accusing one of the other, and I don't know. You have to wonder about this, really. Hey, we're going to take a break, and then we'll be right back. I got more of the Gary Russen program coming up. We're on GJRB online on Spreaker across America and around the world, wherever you may be today. Hope you're enjoying the program. Coming back at 4:10, I got some more good stuff, and I know you're going to love to check it out. And, we got a lot of stuff, so you're going to want to check into it here and be a part of the show. I want you to be part of the show. That's what's fun about this program, because I can, take this program and put some originality into it, so that YouTube doesn't take a fuss out of what I play. But also because I like to share things with you that I see in the news. That's part of the show. This is the Gary Russen Program Hangout Show. And we're going to do a lot of these. I'll let you know some of the programs that I got coming up, because I'll be doing more of these shows. And we're going to have a little bit more fun with this program here on GJRB Online, here on Spreaker. And I'm going to play a piece of music in honor of Bill Cardillo a little later on, too. So you might want to check that out. Okay? And a whole lot more coming up, so stay with me. Gary Russen program is coming up in just more of the Gary Russen program coming up in just moments here on GJRB Online on Spreaker. This is GJRB Online on Spreaker on the internet, a GJRB station. We'll be right back.